Happy Halloween, everyone! My name is La Vida, virtual life. And we'll get to episode 1000 of Binding of Isaac, I swear. But I got this game for $5 and I've heard, I don't know what it is. I think it's like a visual novel dating horror game. I really don't know what it is. But you know I like doing voices. Surprise! Hey Ray. Hey, your name. I hope you guys have a great happy Halloween. We're gonna try Doki Doki. I have no idea what this is. I have no idea what this is. Oh, look at this menu, yo. Music. Can I play it? What the heck is this? Oh, look at the cute pictures. Ooh! 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 What the heck? Have you played Doki Doki literature? No. No, I've never played this before. That's why it's gonna be this is why it's a surprise game. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a positive experience playing this game. This is a dating sim? I think it's like part, I don't know, but I think it's a part dating sim, part horror game. I don't really know, honestly. Well, I heard it's pretty short, like 4 hours or something, so maybe we'll start it today, finish it tomorrow or something. You have 123 hours? What? Would you like to review the detailed content warnings, which contain spoilers? Alternatively, in-game content warnings can be enabled in the setting menu at any time. Hell no! There's different paths. I see. By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you have noted the game's age rating in your region and consent to your exposure of highly disturbing content. Am I gonna get banned from YouTube for playing this? Oh man. Agree. Am I gonna get banned? Is there porn? Listen to the music! Doki Doki! What a bop! I'm dancing. You can't see me, but I'm dancing. Doki Doki! Settings. Text speed. Oh, crank that shiz up. Dialogue box size. Crank that shiz up. Maybe. Doki Doki! Oh my gosh, the music is awesome. Enter your name. Vida. Doki Doki! What am I playing? Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today. But it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this. Is the music too loud, by the way? Is the music too loud? Do I need to change it? You let me know. I think it's okay, right? But you can let me know. We used to walk to school on days like this, but starting around high school, she would overstep more and more frequently, and I would get kind of tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me.
I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Only because I decided to
Stop and wait for you.
Eh? You say you're thinking about ignoring me? That's mean, Peter.
Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, I don't want them to think we're a couple or something.
Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess I don't have to. You don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to.
Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. It's you, Ethan! Hey, Ethan, hello, good. You gotta go to bed, don't you? It's nice of you to stop by the stream now. Surprise! Not trying to spoil anything, but you should pick the pink hair girl. I won't spoil her name. That's the best path, and the purple hair I don't recommend. I'll pick who I want to pick! I'll pick who I want to pick! If I want to date purple hair, I'll date purple hair! Should I turn the volume down? Let me listen to this. No, I think it sounds okay, don't you think? If I get some bad ending, then I get some bad ending. It's my first time.
It's my first time, Vida. Please be gentle with me, senpai. Ooh.
Volume's fine, okay.
By the way, Vida, have you decided on a club to join yet?
123 people died. It's so sad, dude. There's a collapse in India. Brr. A club? I already told you I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either.
That's not true. You told me you want to join a club this year.
Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on an average while spending my free time on games and anime. Heck yeah! Heck yeah, I like games and anime, bro. You leave my free time alone.
Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that when you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know?
Hey, Francis! Today I streamed Sucker for Love First Date for a Halloween event. It's another dating sim, pretty fun game, literally trying to smooch a female Cthulhu. Happy Halloween, everybody! Oh, fun, Francis. Sorry I missed it. Good to see you again, buddy. Yeah, I hear that India Bridge collapsed. Yes, I did. What a horrible thing to happen. First the trampling of people in Korea, now this.
Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. A NEET, don't be a NEET. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you.
Alright. I'll look for a few clubs if it makes you happy. Hope you're having a good day. I am, thank you. See you in the next stream. Yep, see you later, Ethan. I know you gotta go to bed. Bye-bye.
No promises, though.
No promises, though.
Will you at least promise to try a little?
Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that.
Yay!
Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. There's no path, just choose the best one. There's no good path. This game's a banger, though. Oh! I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind, at least a little bit, but even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before you know it. Wouldn't that be nice if school just was over before you know it? After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. Make me blue, my god, Ray! No good end. I guess I'll have no choice but to start with the anime club.
Hello?
Sayori? Sayori must have come in the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch
you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you were just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late for your own club.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought,
Know what?
well, you could come to my club.
Sayori,
Yeah?
there's no way I'm going to your club.
Ew, meanie.
Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest, after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the anime club.
Come, please.
Why do you care so much anyway?
Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Ooh.
Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's cunning as to have planned all this out. I let out a big sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Voice is on point, low key, nice. Glad you like it. Glad you like it.
Yes, let's go.
Anime god. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs the section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Everyone, the new member is here.
I told you, don't call me a new member. Eh? I glance around the room.
Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure to meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah!
Oh god, what is her voice gonna be? She kinda kawaii. Oh man. Oh, I'm having a hard time. Who do I pick? How do I...
Oh, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club.
Just got back from trick-or-treating. Hey, Kantane! All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls!
What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it.
Sorry.
Natsuki?
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She's also one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori.
You can't just ignore her when she gets moody.
Sayori says that quietly into my ear,
Sayori, can't just ignore her when she gets moody.
and then turns back towards the other girls.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that.
Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you.
It sounds like you already know Monica, is that right?
That's right. It's great to see you again, Vita.
Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other well. We rarely talked, but we're in the same class last year. Monica's probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, and sounds like a man. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely makes me feel a little... Hey, yeah, you too, Monica.
Come sit down, Vita. We made a room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes.
Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sounds like 1,000 cigarettes. Monica's a smart type of girl. I think the grumpy should be for Natsuki. It's funny. She is grumpy.
Sorry, I get a little excited. Then how about we make some tea as well?
The girls have a few desks arranged from the table to form a table. As Sawyer mentioned, it's been widened so there's only one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches to the back of the table, tray in hand.
Okay, you ready? Ta-da! Ooh! Ooh!
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen fluffy cupcakes decorated like cute little cats. Sounds like 1,000 cigarettes. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears.
So cute!
I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki.
Well, you know. Just hurry and take one.
Sayori grabs the first one, then Monica. I follow.
It's delicious. Oh.
Sayori talks with her mouth full and already has managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. What the frick? Just eat it! Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. You gonna watch any scary movies tonight? I don't know. I might watch some basketball. I have no idea. I have no idea. Yeah, maybe I will. This is my scary movie for tonight, Jolly. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Well, why are you thanking me? It's not like I...
Haven't I heard this somewhere before?
made them for you or anything.
Yeah, I thought you technically did. Sayori said...
Well, maybe, but not for you know, dummy.
Alright. I gave up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismissed the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before sitting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
What are you doing, Moya? Hey, Larry, happy Halloween! I'm trying out this game. Vita Booba! I know, this might be my choice. She's kind of shy, I kind of like it. I kind of like the one that I made sound like a man, though, so I might be in a bit of trouble. I might be doing romance with a man-sounding one. I don't know what to pick yet. I'm not picking the one who looks like she's 12. I'm not. I kind of like her the most. I'm not picking the one who looks like she's 12. I can tell you that. I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you.
That's not...
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I mean that, you know.
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raised an eyebrow and smiles at me.
So what made you consider the literature club?
I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seems really happy here, so...
I've smoked a lot of cigarettes. Okay? I've been here since I was like 13 years old. I got hooked on crack cocaine, and then I went to jail, and instead of crack cocaine, I smoked a lot of cigarettes, so... Yeah. That's okay, don't be so embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make fun and exciting for everyone.
Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year?
Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about budget and publicity, how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling the dream.
Oh my god, I better change her voice. My throat is already dying, dude. It's like I'm smoking a pack a day. We'll see how long I can last. That's what she said! What did I join to?
Monica's a really great leader.
Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in this club yet. Try to give Monica a smart person voice. Need some tea. I do need some tea, bro. I need some tea. Hello, Nintendo Pro. What did I join to? It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that they're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident we can really grow this club before we graduate.
Make Monica sound like Liam. I did. Why is Monica a smoker?
I told you I went to prison. I got hooked on the crack cocaine and then I went to prison and now I like cigarettes, okay? Don't judge. Some females have very deep voices. They're deep like my boobs. Yeah. Right, everyone?
Yeah. We'll do our best.
You know it.
Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find 3. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted at the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
So, Vida, what kinds of things do you like to read?
Hentai?
Considering how little I've read in the past few years, I really don't have a good way of answering that. Manga, I muttered self-quietly, half-joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not that much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Manga is literature. Man, my poor throat. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in. But it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books. Not people.
But I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop?
Manga is literature, yes! Yes! Yeah, I'll change. I think I'll make her sound like a man, but I can't talk in that voice, dude. My throat is already giving way, dude.
Anyway, I've been reading lots of horror lately.
I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might be having a conversation with a rock.
Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri.
For someone as gentle as you?
I guess you could say that. But if the story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
I hate horror.
Oh, why's that? Well, it's just...
Natsuki's eyes dart over me for a split second.
Never mind.
That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
And light novels time to time. Cool. Oh, I like manga. For real. I have a bunch in my room, but I haven't read them for a while. I should sometime.
What? What gives you the idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud! And give that back!
Fine.
Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just cute as you are.
Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders.
I'm not cute.
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Oh, well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think it's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No.
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident writer yet?
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing that even the deepest reaches of your heart.
Do you have writing experience too, Yuri?
Oh,
Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example to help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
oh, I guess that's the same for Yuri.
Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment.
Okay, I have an idea, everyone.
Huh?
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. The Monica voice is gonna kill me. Don't worry, I can't hold it up for very long. My throat's gonna give away your name. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even.
Yeah, let's do it.
Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Rita?
Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem.
Hey, what's that?
Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join the club. Sorry, must have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. Oh, they're all angry. Look at them all. They look like they want to murder my soul. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
But...
I'm sorry, I thought... And he ate my cupcakes and everything. He's cheating on my cupcakes. Vita!
You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls... Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club! One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Yes, I'm so happy!
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down.
Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came here for cupcakes, I'd be super pissed.
That makes it official. Welcome to the literature club.
Thanks, I get it. They're all simping for me.
Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem, bring the next meeting so we can all share.
Monica looks over at me once more.
Vita, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Yeah. Damn simps. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue the chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean their food.
Hey, Vita! Since we're already here, do you want me to walk home together?
That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well.
Yay!
Are we gonna get different music ever? I would imagine yes, right? This is a pretty dope song though, I like it. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori.
Hey!
Natsuki.
What up, bitches?
Yuri.
Hello.
And of course, Monica.
Hey!
Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstances. I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight.
Bam bam.
Cataline Caffey! Hello! Is that you, Caffey? Or is this a new person?
Meow meow.
It's time to write a poem. Pick the words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever you liked your poem the most. Oh. Oh! Sticky! Blanket, bubbles, pure, kawaii. Swimsuit. Alright, yeah, wait, Vita. Your name says wait. Okay, alright, what do I need to know? What do I need to know, huh? Some words go to some characters. Oh, the colors. Oh no, the colors are all the same. And so to pick the one that fits the girl you want. Okay, well, how do I know which girl... How do I know what words go with certain girls? Is it the one... Oh, they jump up and down? Pick swimsuit. The girl will bounce. So she likes the word pure, they both like the word pure. They all like the word pure. I can tell you all of them? I don't want to know. I feel like that's cheating. Yeah, I was gonna say, I hope that, that feels like cheating, but Nunca me imaginaría que jugarías eso, jejeje. They jump up and down. And no cheating. What, so like, right now, if I pick pure, there's nobody, they're all bouncing. So how do I know if they like it or not? I guess we'll find out. I'll pick blanket. Oh no! Oh no! That's not the one I want! That's the one I don't want! Oh, we gotta pick sing!
Yay!
Doki Doki Poetry Slam, I got an achievement. I will pick prayer.
Oh boy! Yeah, I like that word, Vita.
Whisper. Oh no! Oh no! Whatever one it seems like it matches. Disaster. Despise. Okay, I think I get it. She likes the horror ones. The one on the left, Sayori likes the pure ones. And the one in the middle likes bubbles and stuff. So do I want to pick dark? Do I want to go with the purple hair? Or do I want to pick Sayori? I don't want to pick the middle girl. Middle likes cute stuff. And I forgot brown hair. Yeah. Purple hair likes horror. Your voice has changed since last time. I got a new microphone. It's because my old one broke, so I'm using kind of a cheaper one for now. Sorry about that if it sounds terrible. I'll get an expensive one later, but I can't afford it right now. I'm sorry. Eternity. Disoriented. Heartbeat. Oh no. Graveyard. Pain. Precious. Cage. Suicide. Oh god, did I just pick suicide? It actually sounds good. Good, I'm glad. Did I just pick suicide? That was a bad choice. Agonizing. Giggle. Fireworks. Doki Doki? Not about what you pick. Oh, okay. Scars. Not about what you pick. I guess we'll find out. If I get some bad ending, I'm sorry. I don't care. It's my first time. We can always play it again.
Hi again, Vita. Glad to see you didn't run away from us.
Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last one to come in, so everybody's already hanging out.
Thank you for keeping your promise, Vida.
Why you no pick depression? I don't know what I walked into.
Hey, welcome to my literature club. The name's Monica.
Thanks for keeping your
Promise, Vida. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan just to come here to hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room.
Natsuki finds herself stuck between Monica and manga.
Manga is literature!
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat.
Don't worry, guys. Vita always gives his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without even asking. Like cooking and cleaning my room. How dependable.
Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. You almost set your house on fire once.
You two really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come you and Vita can become good friends too? Who?
Sayori?
Uh-huh.
As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation you just put me into.
Yuri he even brought something today, you know? Wait, Sayori?
Me?
Not really. Don't be shy. It's not really nothing.
What is it? Never mind.
Never mind.
Sayori.
Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not.
What do I do?
What do I do?
Oh, that was Yuri, my bad.
Sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking.
I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what.
Is that so?
Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be.
All right. Well, here.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read.
See, manga is literature.
And we could, discuss it if you wanted.
This is... How is this girl actually accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading it much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book.
Whew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Mana to kick off the scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is absolutely buried in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around the closet. Man, looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something in the literature club related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a bit tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I closed my eyes and ended up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica.
We're probably gonna seem real lame compared to all the other clubs, though.
Well, I was not expecting you to play this game. Hey, Sharky! Happy Halloween, everyone! Happy Halloween! Mama Vita has a CD on downstairs that's like really scary sounds, so the kids when they come up to the door are gonna be spooked out. Sharky! Hey, buddy. I don't know what you walked into. Hi, Demon!
We're probably gonna seem really lame.
Huh? Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not at all, you know. We just need a way of showing that off to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds.
Well, that doesn't solve the problem, though.
Well, what do you mean?
Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? After they come, we can do the thing to speak to the creative minds.
What's this? Sayori is talking really seriously. It's really rare to hear her deliberating like this.
Oh, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick?
What kind?
Oh, well, I guess I could.
Cupcakes!
Good thinking.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I can't stay for long. I plan on playing this game at some point, so I don't want spoilers. I hope you enjoy your time with this game. Also, snazzy, 10 out of 10 voice acting there, lol. Thank you. Very snazzy. Not as snazzy as the shark, though.
Natsuki would love to do that.
Oh, you're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly.
Isn't that why you suggested it?
Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy.
Cupcakes it is then.
I'm hungry.
Anyway, we still need to work on the details of the event itself.
I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self, but therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I ended up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Cat ears, dog ears, or bunny ears? Cat ears!
Monica be smoking that special stuff. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, crack cocaine. Yeah.
I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Kitty! Ooh ah! I opened my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fell out of my chair.
Sorry. Wait, I'm actually not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club.
Does our school have a napping club?
You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? You need to get used to it.
Don't say that, it's so loud. I glanced over to my shoulder to see if Monica overheard.
It's true, though.
Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori.
That's what I do best.
That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you?
Not every day.
That's not very convincing. How many days past this week have you gotten up on time?
It's a secret.
I knew it.
Come on, at least give me the benefit of the doubt.
I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances around at herself.
How is it written all over me?
You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look at your hair, it's sticking out all around here.
Oh?
I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair to try to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this.
My hair is just really hard to get right.
I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look at your bow, it isn't straight either. And there's toothpaste stain on your collar right here. I try to wipe off the stain with my finger.
But nobody would ever notice that.
Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you that because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I don't really care about that.
Hey, you meanie!
And you don't even keep up your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori, why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet?
Let's super mean!
Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button up her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind.
This is so funny.
What is?
Well, I was just thinking how weird it is as a friend who does this kind of things.
Don't say that. You make me feel weird about it, stupid.
It's okay, though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you?
I guess.
Hey, be careful. The button might come off. My boobas.
Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? GF, hello? Not a Call of Duty stream here.
Oh, whoa. Oh. It did when I bought it.
Ugh. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed that sooner it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about?
It means my boobs are getting bigger again.
Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so... Why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer button up like that? But it's so stuffy.
Oh, it's not worth it at all.
Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Call of Duty anime leaked footage.
Phew. That's so much better.
Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around.
So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right?
What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing?
Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned.
Stop saying all these embarrassing things.
Oh, I didn't say anything embarrassing.
Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier.
Only if you focus on going to bed earlier.
Fine. It's a deal.
I guess we are really better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves.
I guess so, huh?
So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning, senpai. Wake me up.
You're doing it again, Sayori.
Oh, but I was joking that time.
Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes.
Okay, everyone.
Huh? Monica suddenly calls out.
Why don't we share the poems we wrote now?
Yeah! Vita, I can't wait to read yours.
Yeah, same. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem.
By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I really can't find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready...
Well, now that everyone's ready...
I heard that you have to delete games files to win or something like that. How do you delete the files on console? I have no idea. I have no idea. It's a very good question, GF. Very good question.
Why don't you find someone to share it with?
I can't wait.
Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting for where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? Yuri! Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading.
Oh, so sorry. I forgot to start speaking.
It's fine, don't force yourself.
I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words.
I think they have a menu designed for it, but I don't know, I never played this game on console. Yeah, well, I guess we'll find out. My dog lost one of my cat ears! Oh, Halloween pupper! You gotta take a picture for Discord, Ray. You have to, bro. I wanna see it. I wanna see cat pupper.
I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure.
I guess that it might after reading it through it.
Ah, so it's that bad.
No. Did I just raise my voice? Oh, I'm sorry.
Yuri brushes her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. Well, what were you saying?
Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they try to pick a writing style that separates from topic matter and they form-fit the two words together, and the end result is that both style and expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if the demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part.
Are you the only male in the game? Wouldn't you feel alone?
Well, I have Monaco, sounds like a man, so...
Yuri, wasn't she British? Wouldn't you feel alone? I mean, I guess so, yeah. Yeah.
I do have Monaco, sounds like a man.
It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example or trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though.
Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself or to me or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which is kind of funny after all. Isn't it supposed to be a literature club?
Ghost under light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back.
Holy shiz! Our spoilers are allowed? No. That's really good! Holy moly!
I'm sorry, I have such a terrible handwriting.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you a long time to read.
Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
That's a relief.
Also, I liked your poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. Do not spoil. No, thank you, yeah. Also, we have a reggae. I just realized. Hold me now, oh, warm my heart. Stay with me. Let the loving start, let the loving start. Brah, brah. I know I'm a literature club, and now I have a big feeling. My heart is growing for the Yuri. I like her poetry. You know you be with me and I read your poetry. What, yeah, rah, rah, yeah. Dub song, thank you. Even though it's really short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
No, not at all. I'm really glad you like it.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into Ghost, Yuri?
Hoo-hoo-hoo! Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Vida.
Really? I must have totally missed out on the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it, after all. But remember that poets often express their thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work.
I see you had lots of energy today, lots of candy. No, I'm just happy. I'm just happy. Hold me now, oh, warm my heart. I like you with your poetry. Will you stay the night with me and write some poetry on my heart?
On his heart.
On his heart. On his heart. No, I haven't smoked any weed and I haven't had a lot of candy. I'm just happy. Did you complete Myra's bonus episode in Res 2? I'm actually not sure.
They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. And soon we left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn putting it that way.
I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, if it makes me happy you think that. Just remember, it won't be long before you pick up on these things too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you.
Who should I show the poem to next?
Oh my goodness. This is so good, Vito.
Huh?
I love it. I had no idea you're such a good writer.
Sayori? You must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing.
Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea I like either.
Jeez. Yuri's opinion was made more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it?
Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's Vita poem. Oh. And it makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it.
Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori.
I'm really happy just you wrote one. It reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room.
Well,
Of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
see? It's like I said before, Vita. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something you'll realize only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny she's part of the reason I joined, knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then.
Yay! Now you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Oh, this poem was so cute! I want breakfast. Yo. That was the cutest thing ever! That was the cutest thing ever! Sayori? This is just a guess, but did you wait until morning to write this?
No, just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself.
Don't be so mean. I still tried my best.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Even though you were late for school?
It's better to skip breakfast. I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Yeah? The next time I won't forget.
Next time I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
I guess I look forward to it. That was cute. That was a good poem.
It's about what I expected from someone like you.
That's a little blunt.
Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. I just didn't evoke any emotions.
So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes?
Do you want to get smacked?
I'll pass.
Ugh. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it.
Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. What the frick? That was like a 3-year-old's poem. It's kind of adorable, though, I have to admit. I kind of like it. But it's like something a 3-year-old would write.
Yeah. I told you weren't gonna like it.
I like it. What?
Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves?
Your writing style would make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up rhyme at the end, but then I made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect you from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I really don't care how old everyone is. But if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her.
Hi, Vita. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good, glad to hear it.
By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Are there cheetahs in Japan? No. Maybe at the zoo. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring anything up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, wanna share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Ha! Don't worry, Vita. We're all a little embarrassed here, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we're all learning to pass through.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
Oh, I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like.
Is that so?
You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had one of those things and sorts in common.
Oh, well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different.
Huh? Well, that may be the case. But maybe there's also some similarities that you would expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like you two really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you would think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem.
Huh. You sure you're not reading it too much?
That could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone would be so happy to enjoy sad things too?
Yeah, that's totally unexpected.
Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find your kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kind of styles, but I'll always help you find the one that suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write down everyone else you want to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, it's not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see. Let's read it then. I don't think there are cheetahs in Japan. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction. The spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No! I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas, already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. Oh my God. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Yo, that's creepy. That's a really creepy one. Oh my gosh.
So what do you think?
Huh, it's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask about feedback.
It's okay. That kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, lots of poems have been putting emphasis on timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the information behind this one?
I'm not sure I know how to put it.
I mean, there are probably mountain lions in Japan. I don't think they have mountain lions in Japan either, actually. Hey, bear! How are ya? I got a bear friend. Happy Halloween, bear friend, bear friend.
I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress.
Hold me now. Whoa, my heart. I'm singing with the poetry. Blah, blah. Let the loving start. Let the loving start.
Just force yourself to do something down in the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just be a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Phew! I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. How long have we been streaming? An hour? I'm gonna do a little bit more. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. Not spooky yet. Not spooky yet. As if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with the language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
Oh, thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it didn't really come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple of suggestions.
Huh. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Vita did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you suggestions of my own. First of all,
excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect to change anything soon, so unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet.
The spookiness is a bit later. No worries, no worries. I'm not worried about it. I think it's hilarious. So far, I actually think the writing is pretty good here. Which I guess shouldn't surprise me. Also, 69-minute stream, Pog!
And Vita liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
Boom, 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 boom. Trying to impress me, Yuri's trying to impress me. Natsuki is making fun of her. Oh my god, this music is hilarious. I feel like I'm at the circus.
That's not what I... You just...
Yuri stands up as well.
You were just jealous that Vita appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours.
And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go on my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Vita started showing up.
Natsuki?
Natsuki, that's a little...
This doesn't...
Involve you.
I don't like the fighting, guys.
Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there.
Vida, she's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate the simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making all your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain it to her, Vida.
Wait! There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning most effectively.
Doki Doki! Hey, Dishonored. Happy Halloween, buddy. Yeah, we gotta do this silly game, huh? I've never played it before, so I know nothing about it.
Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, but it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Vida?
Well?
How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course it's gonna be... Help me, Sayori! Natsuki! Natsuki glares at me, drawing out any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri? But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Yeah? Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making a friend feel like this?
Vida.
Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her.
I agree. It's unfair to inject their own feelings into our conflict.
Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's been.
She would never. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place.
Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes...
Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give so many feelings with just so few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone is so talented. So why are we fighting?
Because...
Well... Also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful.
Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression.
I'll make some tea.
Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. Big honkers. Mommy milkies. So this is why Sayori is vice president. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return.
To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I can't even bring myself to interject. As president, it's kind of embarrassing of me.
Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either.
Well, I guess that means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she?
You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing.
I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt.
That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says.
If I can only get a chance to talk to her a little more.
Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you feel about sharing poems?
It was a lot of fun.
Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright, well, mostly.
Vita, how about you?
I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone.
Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow, and maybe you'll learn something from your friends too, so your poems will turn out even better.
I think to myself, I did learn a little bit more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can do a better job impressing those who I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination.
Vita, ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It's truly been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I really can't say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori! About what happened earlier.
What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that thing happen often?
No. It's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you.
Phew. You know, Vita, it's nice to get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone is really likes you, too.
That's...
Every day is gonna be so much fun.
Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Whoa, dating sim, whoa! We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do this. Oh, poem time! Graveyard. Parfait. Sticky. Doki Doki. Uncanny. Inferno. Fester. Atone. Memories. Whistle. Music. Giggle. Contamination. Flying. Happiness. Nibble. Nibble on the candy. Disoriented. Infallible philosophy. Ooh, did you like my poetry? Probably not. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. And I actually have to make a phone without it. Thank you, your name. I think I could do it. It wouldn't be very good, but I think I could do it. Entering the club room, the usual scene greet, but I guess I'm a songwriter. I wouldn't say I'm a good writer, but I do like writing. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Hi, Vita.
Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today.
I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all.
I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood, but I guess it's always simple things that with you anyway.
Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come by with me to buy a snack?
No thanks.
Oh, that's not like you at all.
I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori?
Why that all of a sudden?
No reason, really. I just want to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles at the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets all the contents spill on the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out.
Oh.
Thanks, your name. I appreciate that. Happy Halloween, everyone! I heard this game is kinda spooky, but right now it's adorable! It's adorable! I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori.
That's not fair. How'd you even know?
It's simple. If you had enough money to go in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so, that only leaves one option.
Wow! I give up. Don't make me feel guilty.
Guilty! Oh, did I hear guilty? Oh, it's the judge from Phoenix Riders attorney. I heard guilty. Oh, there's all these cute girls here.
Aren't they a little bit too young for you, Judge?
Oh, you know, objection.
Did I hear objection?
Paravita.
Wow, I'm Judge, baby. Judge Julie.
If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty.
Ooh.
Yuri suddenly giggles. Huh? I didn't notice she was listening in, her face in a book as always.
I wasn't listening or anything. I was just something in my book. Yuri! Tell Vita to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution.
Huh. Ah.
Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. Ooh. I really like it when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad now, and I have to expect the revolution. Retribution. That's...
Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there?
Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me.
Oh, Bubba, you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on.
Come on, give me some more credit than that, Sayori. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Pop!
Kia! Oh, what was... a cookie.
Sure enough, it was a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around.
Is it a miracle? Is it because I paid my restitution?
Retribution.
Actually, I think that one almost worked. Ah ha ha! I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Ha ha!
Natsuki! That's so nice of you. I'm so happy.
Sarah hugs the cookie.
Just
eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite.
so good.
Suddenly, Sayori clasps her hand over her mouth.
I bit my tongue.
You're going through a lot, just over one cookie.
Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie.
Yours is really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it?
Jeez, beggars can't be choosers.
But yours is chocolate.
Yeah, why do you think I give you that one?
Fine. I'm still really happy you shared this one with me.
Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki and wraps her arms around her.
Ah, jeez. I get it.
Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off her.
Oh.
Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie!
Hey, did you suddenly just do that? Seriously?
Oh.
Sayori's mouth full. Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well.
Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori...
Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room.
Ugh. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard about her being late today?
Not me.
Yeah, I haven't either.
That's a bit unusual.
Parrot Rita.
I hope she's okay.
Of course she's okay. She's probably just doing something to do today. She's pretty popular after all.
You don't think she has a...
I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined.
That's true.
Excuse me?
Suddenly the door swings open.
Sorry, I'm super starry.
Oh, there you are.
Hey, I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. So you're strong-willed?
Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about?
Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway?
Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I just kind of lost track of time.
That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least.
I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano.
Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica.
I I don't really. I just kind of started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano.
That's so cool. You should play sometime for us, Monica.
That's... Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will.
Yay!
That sounds cool. I also look forward to it.
Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Vida.
Monica spoopy. She is. She's a sussy studier. But she was just playing piano. But maybe she got possessed by the devil. I won't let you
down, Vida.
Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean to any pressure or anything like that.
Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. I really love the chance to share once I'm ready.
I see. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I?
Not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori-sama already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet.
Vida!
Sayori suddenly comes up to me.
I'm gonna go get some supplies from another classroom. Wanna come with me?
Supplies? What for?
Well, you know, the festival's coming up. Me and Monica were gonna make some posters and stuff. So I need to go find some crayons and markers and glue sticks.
Ah, I see. Sure, I'll go with you.
Yay! Okay, Monica will be back soon.
Are you going with Vida to get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'll be happy to go with him.
Oh, but I wanted to go. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff.
Not a kid's game, Krebs? That's what I've heard. Right now it's a kid's game, though, I'll tell you that.
Okay. It was just a suggestion. See if you can find the poster paper too, okay?
Okay. Ready, Vida? Ready, Mr. Krabs? It's time to go get the posters.
Yep, let's go. Sayori and I exit the classroom. I follow behind Sayori, hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure from the simplest things sometimes. Hey Sayori, what exactly are you doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how how you would make an event out of literature.
Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry.
Is that so?
Yup. We're gonna do a poetry performance.
A performance? Of what kind?
Well, everyone is gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems.
Ah, that sounds kind of dull.
Vida, you're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems, it's about performing them. Like, you say the lines of a poem like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned to this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland. Oh, like that.
Sayori, how do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that.
This is my you meanie. I'm working super hard on this, you know.
I know. It's just that I just meant that it's pretty unordinary to contrast your cute self.
Don't say that. It's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm so excited. The festival's gonna be so much fun.
Sayori spins herself around in the hallway again.
Hey Vida, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission.
The mission, eh? It's been a long time since I spent time with Sayori like this. But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hold myself up in my room more and more. So going adventuring with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. The two of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight up the closet and I follow.
Let's see what we have in here. Crayons.
Sayori pulls out a box of crayons on the shelf. They're the best brand too. They're kind of dirty though. Oh, I heard some kids out there for Halloween. Maybe they're doing spooky things. Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names.
Alright.
That one's one down. Don't get distracted. We still need to find...
Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color.
Fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper.
I dropped one by accident. Oh! Kia!
Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. She falls on the floor and the crayons spill all over her lap.
Oh!
You okay?
My forehead.
Sayori clutches her forehead.
Geez, Sayori. It's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayori is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hands, Sayori.
I hurt.
Just do it for a second. Sayori slowly releases her hand from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side.
Oh.
Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice.
Vita.
Where would I even find ice at this time? I guess a cold drink would do.
You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn.
Even wincing from the pain, Pari makes a silly joke. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay?
Oh, okay.
I pat Sayori on the shoulder and run out into the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? It doesn't really matter since it'll be used as an ice pack rather than a drink, but I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop the crayons back into the box. Aww, she's adorable. It's a bit of a suggestive angle, isn't it, GF? What the F? It's a bit suggestive indeed. Your name is Beck. Welcome back.
At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them. So
Sayori, here. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice.
It's nice and cold.
Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot.
Oh, sorry, I forgot. Oh.
How hard did you hit your head? Sayori places the bottle against the bump on her head.
It stings.
Just bear with it. It'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good.
Hey, Vita. This kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it?
What do you mean?
You know how we used to play outside all the time? I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like I usually fall behind or had trouble climbing onto things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump. And I would start crying really hard. Oh, and you would rush over as quickly as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself or were afraid for getting in trouble if someone found out, even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know?
Did I really do that?
Yeah, you don't remember?
Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Kinda like this time too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head on...
Vita, I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years, you're rushing to help me, even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart.
Don't call me that. And I don't really think this is the kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long.
Really?
Maybe
you're right, Vita. I'm so glad nothing's changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever?
Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling what. Where we'll each end up for college or after that. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises, but... well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing. So my hopes are up.
I'm so happy.
Sayori has a whimsical expression on her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside when I see her deep in thought like this. It makes me not want to disturb her.
I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know.
Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way.
Not if I hide it under my bangs.
Sayori hops to her feet.
Oh, hey. Is this a polyamorous relationship? I don't know. I don't really think they're in a relationship. They're just friends right now, but I can tell that maybe something will happen, something exciting. Maybe one of these girls will hit his friend, his loving friend, not just anybody's special friend. Or maybe you can date them all, I don't know, cause they might just die or commit suicide. I'm not really sure what's gonna happen.
How did she teleport? The magic of anime.
Oh!
She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself.
Ooh!
Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go.
I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with the bangs to try to hide the bump, but without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the club room.
Ah, you're back. Good timing. We're just about ready to start sharing our poems. Hey, Sayori, your forehead.
She's fine, don't worry about it.
I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead into a shelf.
Well, anyway, were you able to find everything we needed?
Uh-huh, I have it right.
Sayori frantically glances around herself.
I forgot all the stuff.
Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper, too.
Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Vita.
Well, Sayori... I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori.
I made it an adventure.
Yeah, that.
Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start out with the posters tonight.
Me too.
Okay, everyone, are you ready to share your poems?
Guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. Imagine this is a PS5 tech demo and they showed this at a PSI reveal. It would not be very good. Hold me now.
Let's see what you've written for today. Well done, Vida. Your skills are already improving.
Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot.
Eh? It's nothing. I'm just happy to inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry too much if it seems you can't get to your first poem to feel perfect.
You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring.
Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain into turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings, and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise.
I see. That's certainly an interesting technique. Thanks for sharing.
I have, well, an example of that if you'd like to read it. Of course.
Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. The Raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon, that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. That raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its place and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon is taken to following me. You could say that. We've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. This is taking longer than expected. Yeah? Have you played this before, GF? I haven't. No, it's definitely still quite cutesy, indeed.
It was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical.
I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about.
That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them.
Yeah, if I take it at face value, I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean.
Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's these sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them.
Why do you keep it to yourself?
Because they're embarrassing, and people would make fun of me.
Do you have anything like that, Vida? Well, I guess I do.
I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities, even if it's difficult sometimes and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener.
Who should I read my poem to?
Oh, Vita! I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me.
I'm not hiding anything.
But your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too. You can tell you haven't done this before.
I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so...
Oh, no way. Not even Natsuki?
Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something, but I don't think that's...
Well, what do you mean?
Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you.
Oh! Whoa.
Stop thinking about weird things, idiot. I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in life an adventure, even the little things.
Like cooking.
Let's not talk about that. So yeah, I guess what I'm saying is I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time.
I don't know if I understand.
You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? I've never seen this before, but I've seen PewDiePie play it. It is. It's definitely still a cutesy game. There's not a lot of horror here. I pat Sayori's head.
Hey! I'm not a kid, you know.
Are you sure about that?
Well, maybe.
Sayori starts fiddling with a pencil between her hands.
Hey, Vita, will you give me your poem? I kind of want to keep it.
Huh? Why?
Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me.
Sayori, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write it for you. Are you listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we get home.
Really?
Snap.
I broke my pencil.
Sayori hastily bends down to pick up the piece she dropped, but being inattentive of her surroundings, she bumps right into me.
So sorry.
It's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Sayori clutches the desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking.
I'm a little clumsy today.
Let's sit down, Sayori.
Yeah.
I grab Sayori's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem.
Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours.
Geez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. What? It's this secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside my thumbs and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, in bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends, each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty self could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done, I open up, and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelves, one after another. Why in Japan specifically have the same art style? I don't know. I wouldn't say the same art style. I guess if you look at it on the surface, the anime have similar art style, but it's not really true. Lots of animes have very different art styles, but you have to look a little bit closer sometimes. But yeah, I can see how that feels that way. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Wow, that's pretty impressive. That's a good poem. That's a good poem, dude. Their eyeballs are larger than their brains. They do have pretty big eyes, yes.
Holy crap! Sayori, did you really write this?
Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but, I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
I see that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Oh, thanks. I feel like... I feel like... I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten so pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die.
Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a bad habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Who should I see?
Well, it's not really any worse than your last one. But I can't really say it's any better either. Phew.
Huh?
Phew what?
Well, anything that isn't a train wreck I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical.
Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment? Aha! Glad to see someone recognizes my experience!
You can save the game. Nice. And pick a different one. Oh, pick different words. Yeah. I see. Nice.
Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday.
That's, something tells me that Natsuki completely missed the point.
Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday.
You think so?
Yeah, well, I guess you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type.
Sayori as a type all of a sudden?
Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone be so, fluffy? Spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight.
That was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way, if it weren't for me, she'd probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we, take care of each other in our own way.
Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here.
Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Is this a visual novel, right? You can skip the dialogue quickly? I can, but I can't read it that quickly, unfortunately. Well, I say progress for choices then, yeah. So you could pick different choices, yeah.
Not bad, right?
It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's.
Yesterday's was too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think it was the best I could do.
Of course not, no.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone who would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk.
Do you know people like that?
Of course. It's about how everyone thinks it doesn't matter, it can be about anything.
Oh, she likes spiders and people make fun of her? That's sad.
It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure, something that you're afraid people will find out and make fun of you for it and think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes? As long as they're not hurting anyone, it makes them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Amen, sister! Amen!
That's funny.
Yuri wrote about something similar today. Huh? Did you say Yuri?
Yeah.
She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I really didn't get it, but she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things. Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I doubt that she'd have some weird... I wouldn't doubt she'd have some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her or anything. Natsuki has trouble finding words. I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. If she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff, I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure, and Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it sounds like she's learned her lesson. Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she appreciates the message in your poem. It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing use unless there's something, a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it.
Hold me now.
Hi again, Vida. How's the writing going?
Alright, I guess.
I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece.
I wouldn't count on that.
You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today?
Sure, here you go. Give my poem to Monica.
Alright. It's pretty good. Makes me think of Sayori like the other one you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo.
That's kind of exaggerating it.
Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her even in the club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy.
I'm not shy, it's just,
I'm just teasing. I know it takes a lot of time to make friends with everyone. But Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then, too. I'm not, like, unapproachable or anything, am I?
No, it's nothing like that. It's just like, you sound like you've been in and out of prison.
That's because I have. I've been in and out of prison a lot of time for drugs.
Do they earn money from giving poems to each other? Is this a job? What's happening? It's a club after school. They're in a literature club. So every day they write a poem and share it to each other. I think just for pleasure, I think. I don't think there's any money or any grades or stuff like that. And they're gonna do something for a festival as well. Oh no, it's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all.
Yeah, I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that.
No, don't worry. I get what you're saying.
Well, alright. But anyway, if you want to read my poem now, I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. What the heck? That's crazy. I like it, but it is kind of creepy. Huh. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh?
I guess I write that way a little. I'm sorry if you don't like it.
No, I never said that. It's just kind of the thing I never seen it before, I guess.
I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote those lines really short makes me feel like they're trying to speak over the noise.
I see. It's still hard for me to tell what this is about, though.
Sometimes asking a poem isn't about the right question. A poem can be as abstract as physical expression or feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyways, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. Whenever that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know what might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen.
Wait, is this even a tip about writing?
What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Oh.
Okay, everyone, when you're done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned for today if we could come sit in front of the room.
Is this about the festival?
Well, sort of.
Do we really have to do something for the festivals? It's not like we can put together anything good for in just a few days. We'll end up just embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations.
Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't do much more than a few decorations.
Yeah, breaking the fourth wall and saving the game. Good idea. I'll remember that.
Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event.
Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event.
Oh, sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing.
Performing?
Monica?
Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us is going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're also going to let everyone else come up and recite poems too.
Sayori's putting it all on posters in case anyone...
Oh, Sayori's putting it all on posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time.
Sayori's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you?
Well, I did. Did you think it was a bad idea?
Well, no, it's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear.
Guys!
No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask of them to recite their poems out loud for a room full of people. I guess they kind of overlooked that. I'm so sorry. But I still think you should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about.
Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun.
That's right.
Meow, that's right.
Meow. And those reasons why we're in a club today. Don't want anyone to share that with others? To inspire them to find the feelings that brought you in here for the first place? I know what you do. I know we all do. And if it takes standing in front of a room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it!
Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think this is too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a bit. Well, maybe, but... Looks like Natsuki doesn't really have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with.
Alright!
Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri?
Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I really don't have a choice.
That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri.
This club is seriously going to be the death of me.
Oh gosh, you'll be fine, Yuri. But anyways, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to be practice reciting them in front of each other.
No way! Monica! This is too sudden.
Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect it to do it in front of strangers?
Oh no!
Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a bit more comfortable.
Can I go next?
Of course. Now let's see.
Monica flips through her notebook to a specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then starts behind the podium.
The title of my poem is The Way They Fly.
Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear and confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles.
You were so good, Monica.
Oh, thank you very much.
I
was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori?
I'll go next. Whoa! Yuri's fired up all of a sudden.
Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium.
This poem is called...
Yuri anxiously glanced at each of us.
You can do it, Yuri. It's called... After Image of a Crimson Eye.
Yuri's voice shakes and she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables and a fierce and confident woman. Yeah! Fierce and confident woman! Yeah! Yeah! The poem is full of twists and turns, and its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she's bewildered even herself.
It's up to me to save this situation.
I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud her, but we were so caught off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri pulls the poem close to her chest and rushes back into her seat.
Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing.
Looks like Yuri is down for the count.
Okay, I guess I'm next then.
Confident, you got it, your name. Confidence. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium.
This one's called My Medal. Sorry I giggled.
Sayori!
It's a lot harder than I thought. How'd you guys do it so easily?
Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out best that way.
I see. Okay then.
Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it, but hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud.
I did it!
Good job, Sayori.
Even Vita liked it.
I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean?
It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery.
I don't really understand.
In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading.
Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. Oh.
The next time, I'm gonna make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know.
Okay.
Now, who's next? Natsuki.
Don't make me go before Vita. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Vita lower everyone's standards a little bit before I have to do it. Hey, that was rude.
Natsuki.
It's fine. Might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and stand in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else is.
Don't worry about it so much. I think less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though.
Yeah, maybe.
Alright then, that just leaves you, Natsuki.
Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. This poem is called... Why are you all looking at me?
Because you're presenting.
Anyway, this poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat.
That wasn't so bad, was it?
Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again.
Well. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people?
I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing.
That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me.
Well, that's just how it is, so...
Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reading.
Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead.
That's fine, too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised you're putting in all this effort at the club.
Is this the new Modern Warfare? It looks awesome! Yosh! Yosh it is, GF! Modern Warfare waifus!
It really makes me really happy.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, everyone. I think it's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's a big day. I can't wait.
I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori?
Yep.
Look at you two always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it?
Jeez, guys, don't make such a big deal out of it.
Must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that?
It's okay, Vita, you don't have to say it.
Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's been only a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than the usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori!
Sorry, I was spacing out.
No wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. Like how you get to,
Sorry fumbles with her words.
So let's just say one day Yuri asked to walk home with you.
Huh?
What would you do?
What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Uh-oh. 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 I better save. I would walk home with Yuri. No, I'll walk home with Sayori. Sayori, you really think I would ditch you for Yuri?
But she's so beautiful and smart.
Jeez. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem really like walking home together. I would just ruin it for you.
You're so silly, Vita. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, so...
Sayori, I already made up my mind. I can't figure you out sometimes.
Sorry. Besides, what's the point of speculating something that's never gonna happen?
Oh, besides, that was my voice, my bad. Conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about, but I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Okay. Oh, for fun! Okay, I think that's good for today. I know we didn't get to any spookiness on Halloween, but I suspect we can maybe finish the game on the next episode. How does that sound? Thank you, your name? I'm sorry there's nothing spooky yet. It was kind of adorable and pretty fun, and I hope it was a nice surprise on Halloween. We'll have to do some more spooky November. Thank you, your name. Well, I think my voice is about ready to give up. Plus it's time for my dinner. Thanks GF, you're awesome, bros. Thanks Dishonored. Thanks Bear Friend. Thanks Ray. Thanks Sharky and Jolly and Demon and Caffey. Meow meow. And Nintendo and Larry. And did I miss anybody? Ray. Rebel Tribute Gamer. I'm gonna go to sleep. Nice day. Oh yeah, that's Ethan. Thank you. You guys are my MVPs. Thank you. Yep, we'll see it next time. Yep. I don't know if I'll finish it tomorrow or the day after. I'm not sure, but Maybe, but I had a lot of fun. So you guys have a great night, okay? Get some rest. Oh, actually, you're on Halloween, so go get some candy. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Night, everybody.